Set during World War II in a small Sicilian town, Melina is a poignant coming-of-age tale told through the eyes of Renato Amoroso, a young boy on the brink of adolescence. Renato's life changes forever when he first lays eyes on Melina Scordia, a breathtakingly beautiful woman who moves to their town with her husband, Nino, a soldier. For Renato and the other men in the village, Melina becomes a vision of unattainable beauty. For the women, she becomes a source of jealousy and resentment. Melina's arrival ignites gossip and tension in the conservative, judgmental town. Her daily walks through the cobblestone streets, wearing simple yet elegant dresses, turn heads wherever she goes. Men stop in their tracks, captivated by her beauty, while women glare and whisper spiteful remarks. Melina is polite and reserved, but her stoic demeanor is mistaken for arrogance. As the war progresses, Melina's life takes a tragic turn when news arrives that Nino has been killed in action. Widowed and alone, she becomes even more isolated in a town where her beauty makes her a target. Renato, in the throes of adolescence, becomes obsessed with Melina. To him, she is not just a woman but a symbol of mystery and desire. His infatuation leads him to spy on her, following her through the town and watching her from hidden corners. He creates elaborate fantasies about being her protector and even steals small trinkets to feel closer to her. Melina becomes the center of Renato's world, a figure who stirs his first feelings of love and longing. Melina's life grows increasingly difficult. With no family or friends to support her, she struggles to survive. The town's women, fueled by jealousy, accuse her of immoral behavior, spreading rumors that tarnish her reputation. Men leer at her openly, while the women shun her. Despite this, Melina maintains her dignity, refusing to stoop to their level. However, her resilience is tested when she is brought to trial on charges of adultery, an accusation based solely on malicious gossip. Though she is acquitted, the trial marks a turning point. The townspeople's cruelty escalates, leaving Melina more ostracized than ever. For Renato, witnessing Melina's suffering is both painful and transformative. He sees her as more than just a figure of desire, he begins to understand her as a person enduring unimaginable loneliness and hardship. Yet, as much as Renato idolizes Melina, he remains a passive observer, unable to intervene or alleviate her struggles. As the war drags on, Melina's circumstances grow more dire. With no source of income and no allies, she is forced to make heartbreaking choices to survive. She begins associating with German soldiers, becoming their companion in exchange for protection and sustenance. This act, born of desperation, seals her fate in the eyes of the townspeople. They label her a traitor and a harlot, unleashing their full wrath upon her. Renato watches helplessly as Melina becomes a scapegoat for the town's frustrations, a victim of their moral hypocrisy. When the war ends, the townspeople take their revenge. In a brutal and humiliating act, the women of the town attack Melina in the square. They beat her, cut her hair, and force her to walk through the streets in disgrace. Melina silently endures the assault, her dignity intact despite the cruelty. Following this, she leaves the town, disappearing from Renato's life. Years pass, and Renato grows older, but the memory of Melina lingers in his mind. One day, she returns to the town, this time with her husband, Nino, who had survived the war and found her. The years have taken a toll on Melina, she is no longer the radiant beauty she once was, but her quiet strength remains. The couple's return is met with subdued curiosity from the townspeople, who now seem embarrassed by their past behavior. Melina and Nino resume their lives, determined to rebuild despite everything they have endured. For Renato, Melina's return is bittersweet. He no longer views her as a goddess or a fantasy but as a human being, a woman who faced unimaginable hardships with grace and courage. In a final act of closure, Renato whispers a silent thank you to Melina, acknowledging the profound impact she had on his life.